Good evening, adults, and welcome to Colonel Mastodon Presents Game Night, episode 26. Thank you so much for joining us and playing along and blah, 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 blah. I'm your host, Dan Farley, and I feel like this spring will never actually begin or will never actually end. I don't know what season it is anymore. But, yeah, episode 26, I'm Dan Farley. You can find me at JerseyDan18 on Twitter and Dan Farley 18 on Instagram. And with me, as always, the Charles to my Chaplin, Reggie Parker, everybody.
Hey. Springtime for Hitler.
Springtime for... Who? I was talking to someone about that before the show last night. Oh, Stefan. We were talking about that by ourselves. Springtime. And with us, 1/3 of the Pizza Boys podcast. The infamous... I don't know what else to say. The infamous...
I'm an ex-pizza boy.
You all are, though. You all are.
That's true. That's technically true. Tyler's still in the game. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The whole premise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tyler's technically still back in the game. He's delivering for Uber Eats.
Yeah, he said he stopped, though, because people, like, with the Rona were, like, freaking him out because they would, like, come right up to him and, like, touch him and shit. He's like, no, I don't want to, like hand me money, like...
No, last time he said he was doing it, like, they're doing contactless, so he's like, yeah, I was in my car for 5 hours and made $300. It was pretty great. Like,
wow.
So all right, sweet.
Everybody's right now, man.
Yeah, that's a good time. It's a good time to do it. I mean, I bet you can make a ton of money doing it that now, like pizza.
Oh, yeah, shit ton.
Yeah, there's always someone on my street coming down. Like,
plus it's not even like those like long deliveries. Like it's people that are 100 feet away, but they just won't come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly, and that's fine. That's fine. Like, yeah, I paid your tip. I'll come in here. I'll spray down the box, and that'll be done. That'll be over.
I tried to do a quick delivery, and the pizza guy was just like, "No, we're gonna make this a regular thing." Like he was like, "I'm doing this for you," and it's like, "Just put the shit on the ground, man. I don't want to see you."
Yeah, it's like, dude, Joe, just leave the box. Jesus Christ, dude.
I tipped you extra for that service. Like I don't want to look into anybody's eyes.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing it like Ninja Turtle style, where I just pay through the mail slot and just like, just leave it
Honestly,
right there.
That might be the move. That's not a bad move.
Yeah, I know. Just pay right through it, and then or like lock the door until when they used to have those deals, like it's 35 minutes or your pizza's free, and just don't open the door until 35 minutes. Then they just cough all over it.
This is honestly a more human interaction than how it was before. It's like just drop the box. I don't even want to see you.
Oh yeah, it's like,
exactly.
I don't even. Yeah, if I order something, I make it abundantly clear. It's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Nothing.
This is like the lamest social interaction there is. Like, oh, thanks for the pizza. I already tipped you like online. Like, just why is this happening?
Yeah.
But if I were the pizza guy, I wouldn't want to talk to me either, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I understand you're bored, but you're driving around at least in your Rona-mobile. And just, I mean, it's the least you could do is nothing.
As a former pizza man, anytime we have people wanting to talk to us, it's like never anything good. Like it's always just like the dumbest shit.
Never. It never is.
Yeah, how about this weather? It's like, bro, you're too lazy to drive to the pizza shop. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. It's just some like just some 7-year-old asked me to like come in and put the pizza down on their shelf, and it's like, no, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Biden gang.
Biden gang. Oh, that gives the
Yo, I ask people this. You think Biden's going to beat that rape charge?
I mean, it's not like a charge. Like, it's like, is he going to make it? Is he going to win the election? No. Like, he's going to lose.
I think a lot of people are going to bury that allegation for a long time until he loses, and then it's coming full throttle.
No, like they were trying like to not talk about it now, but it's like Trump's obviously going to talk about it in the general. So it's like, you guys just fucked up. Like you think Trump's like, he's a rapist. Oh, look at him. Look at the way he looks at me with those rapey eyes. No.
Old rapey Joe.
Yeah, he's going to be great when he threads that needle as a man accused by over 25 women.
Yeah,
I mean, he's gonna be able to though. That's the thing. Like he's built this like facade where he's able to, but like Joe is like doing his shit, like where he's like, "No, I'm a good guy," and it's like you've never been one, but like you pretend to be, and that's where he's getting himself fucked up. Like
it kind of reminds me of like, he's like, "No, guys, I'm cool. I have a black friend."
Yeah, no, literally.
Like everything. I don't know. Like Who knows? Who fucking cares?
Old
I
black
think with
people love
this
Joe.
virus, it's all up in the air, bro. I don't know.
You kids don't get it. Old black people love Joe. They love him.
They love him. That's it.
Yeah.
He smells like a fucking noose. I'm sure.
young people hate him, but he's done enough time in the South, bro. He's they like him a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna do well in the South though. Like still, like if we're coming down to general though, like in a primary, yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, let's all stop pretending. There's 4 states you need to fight for. It's Michigan, Pennsylvania, Florida, and Nevada. That's it. Let's all stop talking about everything. Ohio, yeah.
I mean, Amtrak goes to some of those, so I don't know.
Amtrak Joe.
Yeah, Amtrak Joe, just everything. It's like, Joe, I don't want to hear about any more fucking Amtrak, bro. I don't care. I hate the train. I've done it to death. Yeah. If anything, hit me with the train by this point.
Yeah, he does look like one of those guys that like will go and try to see a specific train engine.
Exactly. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's fascinating. Meanwhile, you're like, I just look at him like, oh, Amtrak, you're the biggest ripoff I've seen since, I don't know, ever. It's like, costs as much as a plane flight and takes twice as long. Thanks. Great. Thanks, Amtrak. And I can only go to specific places. All right, then we're going to get right into the show. Tito's going to be joining us soon. He said he's running late, but so I figure we just go into it. Right now, we're going to start off with the 10, everybody. Never. I'm going to play it again. Never. It's so disappointing every time. I got to just redo this somehow. I know I have the time to do it. It's just a voice going the 10. That's all. And it's me slowing down my voice to sound sinister. That's what it is.
You can be a great sketch. I think someone may have already done it, but like the radio DJ that can't get the fucking sound bites. Whatever.
That's my favorite. I like me. You've discussed this before. It's like one of my favorite things in The Simpsons. When it's the show starts off, they're listening to the radio. It's Monster Mash playing on the radio. It's like, we did the Monster Mash, and then they get on like, oh, happy Valentine's Day, everybody! It's very good to see you. It's like, hey, Bob, that's a weird reason why you played Monster Mash on Valentine's Day. And he's like, well, you know, monsters getting together, fall in love. And he's like, yeah, you played the wrong tape, didn't you? And you just hear him the other guy drop the radio voice, like, why are you doing this? And then it just goes on to the next scene. It's so funny. Okay, so I'm going to ask you 10 questions. We ask the same 10 questions of everybody. The first question is, what are you legitimately bad at?
So I think I'm bad at doing stuff bad, if we're going to be honest. This is an interview, right?
What are you, perfect?
I'm so bad at it. I'm so good. Fuck, I don't know. I get like playing and I'm a bad singer. I'm I would say, and music. I'm not musically inclined.
I'm not musically inclined. Okay, that's a good answer.
Sure.
I can play some instruments. Others, like, dude, when it comes to piano, I'm like, I don't know how anyone ever got the hang of this. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Dude, Molly's able to, and it's like I'm jealous of that. I want to be able to, like, that seems like just a sick thing. Just like crack your knuckles into sound, just like start like banging it out.
You just said mine. Go ahead, Reggie.
No, I was saying she started playing the piano at the Showboat, like in the lobby.
Oh
yeah. She don't know that shit.
And no one stopped her either.
Yeah.
No one stopped her.
No, even the security guard was like, "Yeah, keep playing."
Yeah, whatever. You don't hear anymore. Do whatever you want. But when people that could do that, dude, if you're a single dude, you could clean up doing that. Like, I had a roommate in college who was like average looking, and he would just do that and play any song because he could like by ear, and he would clean up, dude, every night,
Nice.
like a gentleman. What are you surprising?
Are we still answering this question, or is it just Eric?
Oh, you can answer it. Yeah, I don't know if you still wanted to.
No, yeah, I was gonna say I'm really bad at remembering things. Like, like most of my life, like I didn't remember that I got into an Ivy League college. I didn't remember that we met. Who's the guy from SNL that got in trouble?
Which one? Oh,
the white guy,
the guy
Chinese
who just got kicked off.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on his name. I don't know why. But
let's see. Yeah. Case in point.
Yes.
Like we we like legit did a full ass show with him and met him and everything. I was like, I've never heard of this guy in my life. And Dan was like,
yeah, we absolutely did.
That guy.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't know why I'm blanking on his name right now, but yeah, who got in trouble for all the Asian comments?
like Sean something like that. Nah, who cares?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Well, case in point, I can't remember that shit.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm blanking on it too right now. I remember it. I would remember it any other second of the day, but he's doing better now than if he ever did. Oh, we lost Knittel. The one whose opinion matters. Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is
Shane Gillis. There it is. It was Shane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we lost Knittel. So what have you been doing all day? I saw the season's first skunk today.
Yeah, really. Nice.
So yeah.
Good on you, man.
Yeah, that's what I did today, and then I watched a lot of Cheers today and played Red Dead.
Shit. What did I do? Like while I was working, I was playing a little bit of Animal Crossing. I watched a lot of never mind. I was gonna do it for the thing, but like I watched like a bunch of like making of different TV things. Like I watched like how they got The Greatest Showman greenlit, and it's ridiculous.
Really, I did that with there's a bunch. It was like how different movies got made. I did it like last week. It was like I watched Jaws, Indiana Jones, I like a bunch of them. It's like 25-minute documentaries of them, and like how people were like so against making Jaws, and they were like, oh, it's never gonna work, and then it kept failing and failing. It went so over budget. They're like, oh, we're gonna take such a bath on this, and then it was Jaws.
Yeah, and then it was Jaws.
I'll just ask you some of these. Well, I'll just ask you some of these questions while we're just sitting here doing nothing. Because Eric just texted me his computer froze. Okay. What is the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? I can tell you what's the scariest would be a cat.
Cat would be scary. That would be like murder scary.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably a duck. That'd be pretty funny. Having a giant duck. I don't know.
Trying to think of something like fun. Well, oh shit. I was looking outside the other day and there was like a possum in my backyard, which like looked freaky for something that small. If you scaled that up, that'd be like a fucking monster, bro.
Yeah, that's literally a thing of that nightmares are made of.
You got the doll's eyes and the little
like he would eat the garbage. He would eat the entire garbage can.
Yeah. Or like a raccoon would be real hard to deal with scaled up. Yo.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. That thing would be a problem and a half. Like, that thing has thumbs, bro.
Yeah. Well, let me get my cat down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's just me right now. I'm just reading through some of these questions. What scene did you think was too scary in a movie, as in a kid's movie when you were a child? The whale in Pinocchio, bro.
That was pretty scary. The whale with the fire and smoke and stuff like that. Yeah, that was a fucked up scene.
Yeah. And then what else? It's fucked up now when I look back on it. Is the guy that kidnaps those kids, nothing happens to him. That brings him to the island to turn into donkeys and sells them into donkey slavery. Nothing happens to him. He's fine at the end. He's still doing what he's doing.
I'm trying to think of one, but like I said before, I got bad memories, so I'm just gonna go like fucking Alice in Wonderland with just like the Red Queen just trying to like chop her head off the whole time.
Chop her off with her head constantly. Yeah, I agree. That was a rough one.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen snippets. That whole movie's a fucking acid trip, bro.
It really is. It really is.
What's the funniest?
Another one like. No, I was saying like the Labyrinth is kind of fucked up too.
Yeah, definitely.
Holy shit.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely screwed up. What's one of the funniest corporate business government screw ups you've ever heard of? I could only say one person specifically. Jim McGreevey, baby. Jim McGreevey. Jim McGreevey was one of the funniest because it's like he did so many other things that were so like under the table and not appropriate. And then he just came out and was like, yeah, I'm gay. And then all done. No problem.
That shit was hilarious. McGreevy's pretty good. So was like the Obamacare website. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. That was a fucking destroyed.
That was a fucking mess.
Pizzagate for you, since it hits home.
True. Pizzagate is just some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's just like, what? Jesus Christ.
The alien witch is haunted? Oh, what do you mean? Hold on. The Alien Witch is haunted. I'll be right back.
Alien Witch is haunted. If it was only haunted by that Donkey Kong video game machine, still, I would thoroughly enjoy it. There was a lot of different like scary stuff going on with in movies as a kid that were fucked up. Like if you don't think Sid is a fucking kid in Toy Story, something's wrong with you, bro.
That new Toy Story got some fucked up scenes too. Not the latest one, but the one where they're about to go in the incinerator.
Oh, dude, yeah, in Toy Story 3, when they accept their fate and they all just hold hands, like, okay, well, we're all going under. This is how it's going. Like,
wow.
It's like, ooh, this is. I might start crying here, and I'm definitely an adult watching this. Like, I drove to this theater, and it
choked me up.
Yo, it choked me up a bit too. It was like, ugh. There. Oh, we had him for a second. He's gone. Someone's coming back on in a second, but yeah, they let's go to another question then. These are fun. Knittel's back. Welcome back, Knittel. You're coming back on in a second. There you are.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, what is happening now?
Oh, now he can't hear us.
Bro, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me. I can't hear you. What the hell?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Wait.
Yeah, you can hear me.
As long as you hear us.
Okay, cool.
Do you hear Reggie too?
My Chrome literally just like disintegrated. I don't know what just happened on my computer, so I'm on my phone now.
There you go. Beautiful.
Damn it, I still can't hear you. This is so... Hold on.
You can't hear me now? You can't hear me now?
Talk now.
Talk now. Can you hear me?
Not
No?
at all.
No. Oh, damn these hooks of a hand. I'm going to change the name of this
all right,
show
hold on.
to Screw-Ups in Technology.
Let me try to get back in through my computer.
Okay. Roman's saying what's up to you, Reggie?
Hey, Roman.
Yeah.
Classic.
What about me, bro? I've known you longer. Way longer. What's one of the unwritten rules of your office? One's don't talk to me while I'm shitting. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Like we all have we have like a big bathroom with bathroom stalls and everything. You don't talk to anyone else while they're in the bathroom stall. That's an unwritten rule.
Yeah, there's like the way the business works. Like sometimes like wholesalers and stuff will come in and try to like pitch products for like investments and stuff, and they'll usually do like a dinner. I mean, not dinner, but like lunches and stuff like that. And like one unwritten rule is every man for himself, man. Come in with your own plates, get your own motherfucking forks.
Yeah, don't even. We're not setting this up for you. I just said hi to you 2 days ago. Thank you, Roman.
Roman's the best.
that we used to have that too. It was like, yo, if you get there first, no one's saving shit for you.
Yeah, straight up.
If you die and find out that everyone gets to choose a 12-foot by 12-foot square to stay in alone for eternity without being able to fluence or contact the living world, what 12 by 12-foot square would you choose? I don't know if that.
Oh, I can help you out right here. It's definitely gonna be a bar.
Oh yeah, great, good call.
It might be that although I do like the upstairs section since it's a little bit more compact, I'd probably go with the downstairs bathroom of the George Street. The downstairs area of the George Street Co-op.
The Co-op?
You know what? No, actually, it would be Tommy's spot.
Oh,
it would cover enough that I could go outside, or I could be in the inside area.
That's a good one. 12 by. I don't know. Yeah, probably if it's like the end of that bar, then you could go outside. Yeah.
Yep.
That's probably it. Blackthorn in New Brunswick. That's not a bad one.
Get the bathroom in that 12.
That's a great answer, actually. That's the best answer I could possibly think of.
Even fuck it, I'll just piss outside.
Yeah, but you're a ghost. It's not like you have to actually.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a ghost.
You're ghosting it, baby. Yes, the original 2. Kate Hester. The original 2. If you could, what's the best type of cheese?
Oh shit. There's a lot of good answers here.
I'm gonna go pepper jack, baby. I like me some pepper jack.
I had the goulet in my head and was thinking Gruyere.
Gruyere.
I still fuck with Swiss.
Swiss is a good one. I don't mind that.
Utility cheese.
If you were king or queen for a day, what rule would you change? That I never pay taxes again. Rule number one.
Legal pot for me. It's like, come on, man. Everyone's already
Legal
doing
pot,
that.
but I feel like that's going to happen soon anyway.
True. You don't want to waste those wishes.
Yeah. Oh, I put the photo of Hillary Kitten's bumhole bombing on our episode. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, he's back, baby. Can you hear me?
See.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Woo.
It froze, and I just heard Reggie say the word "guys" like 40 times in a row. Just guys in my ear, and I'm like, damn, I think there's a problem.
Well, he does love them. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. He does. Well, welcome back, Knittel.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Thank you for working through that. I know a lot of lesser men that would have given up and been like, "Ah, fuck it, dude." Well, that's right. The other night it happened to me. Like I lost connection with the internet and I couldn't get it back, and it took me like 20 minutes to get it. Well, Reggie wasn't here, so I was the only host, and then the other two people I was just talking back and forth, answering questions for the crowd. All right, what are you surprisingly good at?
I would say I have a surprisingly good 3-point shot. I would say.
Really?
Yeah. When I was at my best, when I was like enrolled at Rutgers and just refusing to go to class, all I would do during the day is like play hoops, like all the time. Like when I shaved my head, I was bald on the court. Ooh, that 3-pointer was wet.
You just next level, just like ooh, nothing could touch.
Like
Yeah.
in the court. Like were you like at the college Ave gym, like in those pickup games in there?
I would do either college Ave or what's the other one? Livy. I would do Livy a lot.
No, Livy. Yeah, Livy. More black people. Good call.
See, that's because it's ranked. You have the 3 different. So you have the best one, which is like the all black and a few Chinese. Like that's the best one. And then underneath it, you got like mostly Chinese, maybe like a few mixed. And then the other one where it's like guys who are wearing jeans, and it's like when you play with like those guys, like a white kid in jeans, like playing, it's like, oh, I'm a god here, but
like, oh, I'm gonna make it rain out here all day.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like counting stats in those games.
Yeah.
You bald is racially ambiguous enough that I'm like, I might pick him up third.
Yeah, it's like, wait, what is he?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I start talking with an accent, they'll think I'm a Euro. That's all I need.
Oh. They think you're just Euro trash coming over there to play. That'd be great. You guys want to play a game? You know, one thing I'm legitimately good at is analyzing literature. That's if you know what I went to college for, it's not a shocker, but
yeah,
me doing comedy, it's not really surprising. That's a little bit of a surprise. You're talking about robbing 7-Elevens, bro.
Yeah.
I'm surprisingly good at running for Board of Education.
Yeah. I saw you in a couple of different things.
Like, we'll wait until after election to get into this, but if you would have saw like when I told Dan I was running and what we were getting up to that day.
I think we can all imagine what that was. I bet it involved brunch.
No, actually, that was a late night. I picked you up from that spot off of 287.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, please remember.
Now I know. Yes, I remember now. What unconventional smell do you secretly love?
A garage, like
garage?
that hint of gasoline and mildew. That's a top 5 scent.
Yeah, there's my garage doesn't have it so much because I covered it up with like cigarette smoke and stuff like that. But like my neighbors has that I'm like, that smells good.
Like a good shed has that kind of smell too, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Where it's not like it's you get the hint of gas, but you're not just getting gas. Like I can help that on my own time. This is just the aroma. Yeah, exactly. Cut grass
and like dead wood, like
that smell. I can't quite identify Club 35.
Failure. That's what the smell is. Yeah, there's certain bars when I walk in. Like I remember when I was in college, I went to one bar that just one smell of this one bar. I just had a specific smell and it's never left me. And very rarely do I come across it again.
Like, what is it?
I don't know. It's like old beer and like like laminate floors. I don't even know what it is. It's like, and then the cleaning
Just the beer
supplies.
and laminate just becoming one basically at that point with ammonia.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'll probably never smell it again because the bar doesn't anymore. So shout out to Ireland 32 in Suffern, New York. What movie or movies have you ever walked out of?
Marley and Me. I walked out of that.
Ooh,
Wow.
yeah, good one.
That's probably a good choice because I know how it ends.
Yeah, it was just like I get it. Like the dog's gonna die, and I was also like, because you know when you're in middle school and you like go to the mall to hang out, and so you'd go to the movies no matter what's playing, and it's like, I'm like, damn, I paid $11 to see Owen Wilson Bond with a golden retriever. Like, why do I care about this at all? I got A-list and I just started walking. I would do that a ton though when I was doing the AMC A-list because I would go to a movie and it's like not worth it. Like I did that to that weird John Cho front-facing camera movie where he's looking for his daughter. I was like, I Googled the ending and I was like, oh, okay. And then I just left. I was like, I don't care about this movie at all.
Yeah, and then the cops messed up son.
Yeah, I walked out of Ant-Man and the Wasp because a family behind me kept taking flash photography in the theater. Like they were taking like flash photography and then showing the pictures to each other and like for like 10 minutes. And people were like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, I mean, I really don't, I'm unemployed and just like chilling in this theater. I really don't need this. I'll maybe see this later. So,
yeah, I'll see it tomorrow.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
You know what? In an hour.
Literally where it's like, oh, okay, I guess I might see this again. I really don't. I have no drive to actually see this movie. I just did it because I'm here.
I did. Well, I wanted. Was speaking of that, was I almost got into a fight with during. I completely forgot about this until now. Is Infinity War when I saw Infinity War, like there was this father and son, like this fat white dude who was like putting his leg up, was paying for the. It was in a. One of those theaters where they have the waiter and waitresses.
Oh, I hate that shit.
I don't like it either. I hate like because everything's so small. Like I just want to be able to get my own shit and do whatever.
Yeah.
And then he was talking throughout the entire thing. He was paying for the food and drinks with change, big change, no, and then screaming and like hitting everything and knocking around. He was right next to me, and it was immediately at first I let it go, like 15 minutes, and I was like, yo, are you fucking serious, bro? You act like this in front of your child? Like, I don't have any children, and I will make sure your kid never respect you again. And then like, I'm reclining like this, too, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, what if I paid my $12.50, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, but here's the problem. And I'm like slowly like, and then I stand up like, I also paid $12.50, which I did. Bad. So,
Weirdly,
wait, at what point in the movie was that? Wait, sorry to cut you off. Was it like the movie started, or was this like a preview?
No, it was early on. It was like they were in. It was when they were when they rescued Doctor Strange from all the needles going in his face. Yeah. It was at that point, and oh my god, I fucking lost it. I should have left too at that point, because it's not like he calmed down. Really, I should have just smacked him too.
I remember I was in one of those like the waiter theaters when I watched Rise of Skywalker, and if it wasn't one of those and I couldn't like order a drink, I think I would have walked out, because from the opening crawl I was like, get the fuck out of here. The first one was like,
it's so bad.
Yeah, like
dead live, and I'm like, what?
Dead speak.
Yeah, the dead speak. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I'm sure they'll explain this. No. No.
Yeah.
Well, like my favorite thing with the new Star Wars was like how after it came out they were like saying all these things. Like remember like the stormtrooper who like revolted, like they had like an article come out, it's like it turns out she's Lando's daughter, and it's like, why did they say that? Like that whole scene when where they sit next to each other, it's like I thought he was like hitting on her. I thought he was hitting on her, not that's my daughter now. Like say that?
Weird.
Or like my favorite was like there was a couple scenes that I almost in Last Jedi that I almost left. Yeah. That I was like, oh no.
The flying through space scene.
Yeah, flying through space scene. Even in the beginning, like when he's like holding for Captain Hicks, I'm like, is holding the thing?
Yeah, that like like why is there like, so you guys have regular phones in Star Wars space? That's how this works. Like why does this work this way?
Oh shit! Here he comes.
When they go to Space Macau.
Space.
I'm like, why is there a fucking casino scene, man?
And here it is, Tito.
Yay!
Good.
What up, baby? What's good?
Oh, there he is. He doesn't. Crazy thing is that's a twist off.
I saw how
Crazy
easy that
thing
came
is
off. You
RC
boosted
Cola.
it first.
Yeah. Crazy thing is it's an RC Cola.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, when Babu Freak and that one chick just shows up in Star Wars, I'm like, why are they here?
Yeah. Why is it
In the
here?
cockpit, the scene where it just pops up.
Hey, Babu Freak! I'm like, what?
Tito, we're discussing. Have you ever been in a movie or movies that you walked out of?
I know he's walked out of a
Oh,
movie.
yo, son. Vin Diesel? Yo, I wanted to kill Vin Diesel, bro.
In which one?
I wanted to stab Vin Diesel after that movie. I was
What
like,
movie?
motherfucker at, bro, for wasting my fucking 2 hours of my fucking life.
Wait, what movie?
Wait, what movie?
The Witcher.
Oh, The Witcher. Yeah.
That shit fucked ass.
I love that you remembered it immediately. You're like, well, The Witcher, yo, fuck Vin Diesel.
Triple X,
First,
The Return of Xander Cage, which I actually kind of like.
The Return of Xander Cage. I definitely walked out of the second Triple X.
State of the Union?
Yeah.
Man, garbage.
Yeah.
William Dafoe.
fuck, dude, the first one was sick, though.
The
Yeah.
first one was good.
The first one was awesome.
Okay, what's a movie you hate that everyone loves?
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Ooh, great.
That's a good one.
Great
Forrest
fuck.
Gump.
You don't have one?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Gump's a good one. That's a good one. I don't.
That's how you
I'll
know
say is that Reggie and I all know this one, but Scarface. That movie's shit, bro.
Oh, Scarface is garbage.
Scarface is tight. Like it's not like it's.
Scarface, the ending of Scarface is great. The rest of the movie's fucking stupid.
I was gonna say the first hour, but even that's kind of weak. Like, take the first 10 minutes, skip 20 minutes after that, and then take like the next 40 minutes, and then skip to the end. It's a decent flick.
Yeah, the ending is great. I can watch the ending all day, but
Like when he's in the car and he's not gonna press the bomb, and it's just like, come on, bro.
yeah, what do you care at this point, bro? Like you've literally been killing people this entire movie.
Right.
Yeah, but he has his morals. He doesn't want to kill no kids.
I don't kill no fucking kids, man.
A fucking woman, and a
Guy that's
child.
up on with his strategy was just to walk slower than everybody else.
Yeah.
The whole time. That motherfucker took 30 minutes to get from the gate to the bedroom.
The only one for slow walk was Michelle Pfeiffer coming down those stairs.
Yeah.
Good 10 minutes right there.
That was his plan.
Oh,
What music do you listen to on a regular basis that would shock people?
I guess Southern rock.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I like.
Like fuck, barbecue, Graveyard Barbecue. You ever heard of them?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, that's some fucking
Gotta check that out.
spicy rockabilly.
Rockabilly? I could listen to like old school country.
Oh yeah,
Hank Williams and shit and Johnny.
yeah. Hank Williams, I'm not familiar with, but I fuck with John Denver.
John Denver, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Remember when Hank Williams Jr. got fired? What did he do? He did something fucked up and he got fired.
Racist. He said to the racist he got fired from Monday Night Football.
Was it Obama stuff? I think it was was he like one of those wanted to kill Obama type guys? I feel like
Oh, yeah.
Thing where you're like, where just a bunch of guys were like, yeah, I want to kill the president, and they're like, yeah, you can't be on TV anymore. They're like, wait, really?
Yes, you can't threaten the leader of the free world.
Now I got to Carrie Underwood every
No, it's not. It's because he's black. It's like, yeah, no, we can't have you on Monday Night Football.
Even worse, bro. Don't explain yourself. You're just digging this whole thing.
Yeah, it's like when the sport is 95% black people. You got it.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing with football, it's also like 60% of people watching are like, yeah, no, he's right. That's the other thing they do, where it's like most of the fans are like, yeah, no, I like what he said, but it's like, oh, Goodell's a bitch. For doing this.
And now you've been waiting all day for Sunday night.
Yeah. I'm actually going to kind of go with Jimmy Allender's from last time. Wonder Woman. Like, I actually like the first, like, 2/3 of that film, and then that last part just fucking kills me. It's terrible.
Well, yeah, it's brutal. What?
I never watched.
Yeah, it's not.
You're not missing much, bro.
What about you, Knittel? What's something you listen to that would surprise people? Look at that ass.
Oh, shit. I honestly barely listen to music. I've been listening to a lot of Werewolves of London and Baltimore by Randy Newman, though. Like, for some reason, I'll just like flip back between those two songs.
So wait, Zevon and then Short People by Randy Newman?
No, Baltimore by Randy Newman and the song Werewolves of London.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great song.
Some big strong man.
Not off brand for you at all.
Wait, what?
That's not off brand for you at all.
I barely listen to music in general, so that's like I don't even know what to say.
Now, it's between that Chuck Mangione album I have or that Pavarotti album.
That's why you go balls.
Pavarotti.
Pavarotti.
I'm still going the Bruce Willis album.
Oh yeah, the Bruce Willis album. Yeah, that seems on brand for me.
Okay, what's something you eat that you recognize as gross but you love it?
Like frozen foods probably, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna give myself stomach cancer because like I'm like only eating frozen foods, but it's like, all right, whatever. I'm too lazy.
Frozen food.
Split pea soup.
I was eating a lot of split pea soup. Yeah, split pea soup looks like puke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. That's not that bad though. I've been eating. I did especially a lot in the beginning of this quarantine. Was the microwavable White Castle burgers.
Yo, those are disgusting. But I'll like eat the whole box and then like feel.
Oh, in one sitting. Not even a question. One sitting.
Yeah, 100% because it's 6. 6 is like the perfect amount to eat of them. But no matter how many of them you eat, you always have diarrhea. That's just the rule of it.
Yeah, you can eat 1. You can eat 12. You're shitting your brain.
So you might as well like, I might as well like eat as many as I can and feel as bad as possible. Like if I'm doing this, I'm doing it to the max.
Yeah. What about you, Tito?
I don't know, man. I guess everything because I eat healthy as fuck.
That's like your one non-vice.
I eat bags of spinach in a week, dog.
Damn. Like Popeye and shit.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. It's like spinach. And motherfucking arugula.
Oh.
This is This is in the same family, but in London, there's this thing called mushy peas that they eat. And yeah, that's literally what they call it, mushy peas, and it's served with like a lot of shit over there. And like when I went over there with Priya and like some of her family, all of them were like, "This shit is disgusting." I was like, "This is great."
Yeah, I love it.
I love this shit.
What do you mean they like serve it with shit?
When I had it, it was like with like fish and chips.
Okay.
So like on the side,
mushy peas, which is literally just basically like mashed peas. It's disgusting.
What the fuck? Y'all stop that.
Yeah. All right. What's an activity that you do that's not normal, but you love doing it? Like one guy was on here is like, I pretend like when I'm walking down the street, I'll pretend like I'm directing a movie while I'm doing it. Like that's just an example. Like one thing I do is I realize sometimes I change my walk depending on what I'm listening to. Like just fucking like go.
Does it have to be walking down the street?
Oh no, I can no.
I can't think of shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You have like the Grand Theft Auto thoughts, like when driving, where it's like, damn, I want to hit the back of a motorcycle, like in Grand Theft Auto, like that type of shit. I guess.
That's a good answer. I've been doing that a lot more with Red Dead. Like sometimes I look at people, I'm like, I'd really like to throw dynamite on them right now.
Yeah.
Yo, you do that in Doom. Remember Doom 3?
Oh, the new Doom?
Yeah.
Toss a grenade right at a motherfucker. Here, hold this.
Yeah.
I've been asking my Google Home to play like ridiculous music. Going back.
Oh yeah. That's the next question is what's the weirdest thing you've done during this quarantine?
I fucking got pulled out the water by the Coast Guard in Puerto Rico. Well, not pulled. They were pretty much like, "Hey, if you make us get off this fucking boat, you going to jail." And I was like, "I'll power back in." That was the first day of quarantine. I was over there.
In quarantine?
Oh,
That was the first day. So I was like, "Fuck that shit! I'm going surfing."
you were out surfing?
Yeah.
But you were like the only one there, right? What the fuck? What's the problem?
A couple people.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was early on before everyone took it a lot more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Knittel?
Jerking off.
I don't even know. Like, I haven't, like, nothing's been that weird. It's just like, oh, I guess I'll play video games for 6 hours in a row, and then I like look down. It's like, damn, that 6 hours went by really. Like, it's nothing. It's just like Groundhog's Day. Like, it's not like anything like specifically weird I can think of.
That's a bit. That's one. I definitely watched more. I just like cleaned a bunch of shit that I didn't even need to clean. That like I didn't need to, like, I rearranged a closet, and then I like really meticulously set up my iTunes, just weird shit that I didn't need to do. And then if you look at my timeline on Facebook, you'll see a lot of weird shit. All of it equally weird.
Y'all been jerking off to weird shit?
To Eric's thing, and Dan already knows this, like, I had so much free time one weekend, and I like just started watching, like, because there's no sports, so I started watching like competitive Pokemon, and then I like started breaking it down, and like now I do competitive Pokemon online. Yeah, like I'm building, like I'm looking at my team right now. I'm just like, this is fucking trash. And I'm like swapping out some components. We'll say.
I got to rebuild next year.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow. April's over, isn't it?
Yeah, well, April's over today. May starts today.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, May Day.
Gotta get my wash room. I'm going.
Yeah. No, I think the best answer that's ever been on this show is the weirdest thing you've done in quarantine is getting pulled over by the Coast Guard. That definitely wins.
Yeah.
That definitely wins. It's like, yeah, if we get out of here, if we take you out of the boat, you're going to fucking jail during quarantine. That's the best answer from the Coast Guard. Okay, if you could have anybody.
The coast.
You've been like, I would have been screaming like, "Fuck you, sea pig!" Shit like that.
Nah, bro, they got big ass guns.
Yeah. Pulled out your military ID, be like, "I'm cool, bro. I'm cool."
Do you think I can fucking carry my ID in the water like a fucking nerd, bro?
Yeah. Like, have it tattooed on your chest and shit. What if you could have one person from Twitter, one person from history on Twitter, who would it be?
The right. They just talk shit to aviation companies all the time. Like, yeah, I started that shit. OG, true OG, right, brothers?
Who would I have? I don't even know. Who's like a shithead? Who's someone that's just like, that's annoying. That's what I want. I want someone more annoying. Maybe like a George Danton from the French Revolution. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Revolution podcasts, and he just all he was loud, ugly, and talk shit. Someone like that. I want someone like that on Twitter.
I was thinking about this too. I want someone that was like, is a legend, but like as soon as you get them on like Twitter, the first 15 minutes they'd be problematic on there. Like if you put Jefferson on there, like everyone would be like, "Oh, Thomas Jefferson," and then he drop an N-bomb within the first 3 minutes. Like,
yeah, definitely.
That would be so funny. All right, that's the 12. That's the 10 questions.
Oh shit!
Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna go. Next thing we're doing as soon as Reggie gets back on the screen, we're gonna play interrogation game, which I'll play the music for now, and I'll explain to you the rules since not everyone's here. But we just play the intro. We'll get into this. Interrogation. Okay, so here's the rules of the interrogation game. We're each going to say something about ourselves. It could be true, it could be false, and the other two are now going to have 2 minutes to interrogate that person. And then at the end, we have to guess whether it's true or false. You guys game? All right. I'm going to go first just so you can see how it goes. Okay.
Part.
What?
Can you repeat that part?
Okay. What it is we're each going to, you'll see how it goes, but it's going to be, we're each going to say something about ourselves. I'll go first. And then after I say my statement, you're each going to have 2 minutes to question me about it. And then at the end, decide if I'm telling the truth or not. Okay?
Bueno.
All right. I was once on a whale watching boat trip where we ran into a hurricane. A guy got washed over the side, and a guy had a heart attack and died on the boat.
Fuck out of here, bro. Where were you? Were you?
I was like 12. Maybe 10. Maybe 10, 12, something like that.
Ah, yo, you're lying, bro.
Did the guy who fell overboard die?
No, he was fine.
Did the guy who had a heart attack have family on the boat?
Yeah, he had like, he was older. He had like a daughter, but we couldn't get him to shore in time, so he died.
You related?
No.
Where was it?
I think it was Massachusetts.
Bro,
We were coming home. We were coming back from somewhere. I think we were coming back from Canada.
there's no hurricane.
What time of year was it?
Oh, it was the summer.
What time? What month?
What?
What month?
Probably August, September, around there.
What year? You were 12?
I was 12, maybe 96, 97.
96.
Between 95 and 97.
Did you see either the guy die or the guy fall off the boat?
What?
Did you see the guy die or fall off the boat?
I heard him fall off. I didn't see him.
Damn, Eric.
That's fucked up.
And they made an announcement that the rescue when it got him.
Hey man, it's cool.
Nah, it's cool.
Now you be right, B.
Where were you on the boat when it happened?
I was actually not that far from the old man. And
There's an old man sitting next to me.
there's an old man making love to his angel of death.
What were his last words?
What?
What were his
I
last
have no
words?
idea. I have no idea what his last words. All right, that's the time.
Probably my dick hurts.
He just nodded super hard.
What?
Let me help you out.
All right.
Hey, I'm dying over here.
Right over here. I'm gonna get some of this nut out before I meet God.
What am I gonna see? God with a full sack? No, thank you.
Because we're in Massachusetts, you fucking liar.
You think I'm lying?
Yeah, there's no fucking hurricanes in Massachusetts, bro.
That's what's thrown me, but I'm gonna say you're telling the truth.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, Reggie.
Tito's so aggressive right now that I'm going with him. Yeah, you're lying.
No, it's 100% true.
Fuck you. What hurricane?
The only reason I went true is because before I was on it with just you, and you're like, "Oh, let me think of something." Like you thought like way too long for something that was gonna be like fake. Like it was like, let me conjure up a real memory.
But no, because we were out in the water. That's where the hurricane was. We weren't on land. We were way out in the fucking water, and we didn't see one whale, by the way. And then when we got off the boat, like they were handing out passes, like, "Hey, come back for a rain check anytime." We were like, "Fuck you, bro." Come back to your shit.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I was accused and interrogated for attempted murder.
Oh, fuck.
Where was this?
Yeah.
Who
DC.
died?
Nobody died.
Nobody attempted murder.
Who'd attempted on?
It was a guy that I like lived in my neighborhood.
Why'd they think it was you?
Have a dispute?
No, we didn't have a dispute. We were all hanging out one night, and like, you know how like if you're hanging out with your boys and like sometimes you'll like split up and do different shit. When he came back, he was not in very good shape, so we took him to the hospital, and we had some questions.
They thought that that someone fucked him up.
Basically, well, they knew somebody fucked him up. They thought it was us.
Okay.
What year was this?
2005.
Oh, how old were you in 2005?
Fucking 17, something like that. Yeah,
Damn, bro.
I'm old.
That old at all, bro.
Older than I look, man.
I mean to insult you, my man. I don't
Were you
know.
scared?
I am old.
Pop back, calm now. Somebody say something nice about
Don't ask me to clean up your dirty work here. No, you made your bed. We got 30 seconds left.
Where was he at when this happened?
So we had gone to like some club, and he was like so fucked up. He was like, "I'm not going," and he just like stayed behind in the car. And I guess he was probably like,
car.
"What's that?"
You left him in the car.
Yeah. Well, last time we saw him was in the car.
And what were his injuries?
And then he
No,
sustained some alcohol poisoning.
he was stabbed.
Oh man, y'all
Yeah.
left this man in the car to be stabbed. Man, this shit true.
You guys can go first if you guess what it is.
Well, Tito
Nah, it's true, man. Come on, bro. You can't
I'm thinking
nonchalantly be like, "Oh, I went to the club."
You say false? I know. I already know it's true.
Like a story.
It's true.
This is
true.
a true one. One night, me and my boys were hanging out in like Maryland, and it was a shooting at this like go-go club. Like go-go is a type of music in DC and Maryland. So like so there was a shooting out there. So then we went somewhere else in DC, and like my boy Trey was already like just twisted because he was a lightweight when it came to liquor. And we were like, all right, just leave him in the car. We'll come back. So when he came back, he must have like got robbed while he was like outside of the car. And we drove him to the hospital. And it was close. It was really fucking close. And the detective came in, and like we all did written statements, which in retrospect should have just got a lawyer.
Yeah.
But we all did written statements, and the guy was like, "This is bullshit. I'm gonna get it out of you." And like they did the old school interrogation.
Beautiful.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Don't get interrogated like 4 a.m, man. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, Knittel, you go first.
Okay. All right, this is valid. I played on the practice squad at Morgan State for the football team.
What sport?
Football.
Football. There's no way you ever play football. You
I don't make any motherfucker.
I play football.
But so just the practice squad. That's you never rose any higher. Just practice squad.
Yeah, no, just practice squad.
What position?
What the fuck?
Wide receiver.
Oregon.
Wait, what? No, Morgan. It's in Baltimore.
I'm gonna tell you this. Historically, black colleges, the football team.
So our team was trash.
Yeah, no, they suck. They suck. The only thing that go see is the band.
Damn.
How long?
Yeah, no, the band was
saved
sick.
the trip and just play for kids.
Yeah, the band sucks.
How long were you? How long did you do this?
I did it for the first semester, and it was like too much work, and it's like I was terrible, so I didn't want to keep going, so I did it just for the first semester.
What's this? What division? D3? Something like that?
No, 1AA. I think basically it's like the one. It's not like full like D1, but like they still would play like I forgot who we played like our first. We played like someone that just destroyed the shit out of us. Wide receiver.
You're not tall enough for that.
He's not very tall, but they do suck.
You're not fast.
I played the slot.
Still.
I was in the practice squad. I
smoke you, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even flex fake, bro.
Wait, what?
You can't even flex fake.
He says you can't flex fake. Anyway, he doesn't think that. No. His ability to play sports has nothing to do with this because the team is that shitty.
No, we're dog shit.
Okay.
Yeah. What was the name of the coach?
Before you got tired and quit.
Name of the coach.
Oh, Darrell Wright.
Damn.
Ooh, damn. What year?
That might
what
be
year?
a black man.
What?
It was 2013.
See, I want to believe him, but then he said Darrell Wright, which is just, it's too on the nose for me.
Yeah, I think that I'm saying false just because of
I said false.
You had me at I'm saying false.
No, because dude,
because I knew Reggie was the one that like I could like who's like because it's not like it's not anything like super crazy stuff. So like maybe and I saw Reggie had so like let me pull the string a little bit. Yeah, no, these like we're trash. And that coach question, I was like, oh.
Yeah. So it's
So
false.
Right, I was like, that's
no, I didn't fucking no.
It's false.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I quit
Okay.
football before my senior year of high school. I quit football before my
Dude,
senior year of high school.
You almost the reason was you almost started laughing.
I can't roll with the punches.
Yeah, no, I know. I couldn't hold it. Like when you said that, like you told me on my ball.
Tommy.
I couldn't do it.
All right, Tito. What about you?
Yo. Yo. This one time I found a dude taking a shit and jerking off in the urinal at the same time, bro. Like not in the stall, in the urinal. Like turned around, jerking off, and taking a shit.
Oh,
this is true. This is just true.
Anyone else who says it, I'm gonna be like, I'm not sure, but the fact that it's you, it's like, yeah, for some reason this probably fucking happened to you.
I think I've heard you tell the story, so I know it's true.
Yeah, he already did. I've seen him do a bit about this on stage.
But this is good. That was very good.
So
I'm glad you shared.
We don't even need a timer for this. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. That just reminded me. That story reminded me of something I have to do real fast.
All right.
Asleep. You dead asleep, taking shit, jerking off.
He was just like basically asleep.
You fucking yeah. He snapped.
Okay, wait, no.
What the fuck? He just pulled his pants.
I remember this now.
Nothing. That's how I know white people nasty.
Oh yeah. That's like one time. One time, me and Frog were at Penn State. He was just taking a shit with the door wide open, man. No hesitation. So how's it going, boys? How's this quarantine shit treating you?
Man,
not too bad.
It's been business as usual over here.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Work is essential.
Tito, you're on the front lines. Salute.
Oh, it's fucking retarded. You know what they said today? They're like, oh, the guy that we laid off because his entire family is sick with it. How about he come to the shop at night and he gets some hours just cleaning up? It's like, oh yeah, let me touch it.
Yeah, let the infected guy clean up.
Let the fucking sick guy put away last night. Fucking retards.
I'll be here in just a second. All right. So, word. No, yeah, that shit happens.
That's dumb as hell.
I was running for office.
Running for office is different, man. Like as soon as it went all mail-in votes, like everything changed. So I have no idea how well I'm doing. I can say this: like we did a video on Tuesday, and when I checked yesterday, we had like 2,000 views on it. So I mean, if somebody's watching this shit, I just don't know if they vote. It actually kind of helps that it's mail-in
their votes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes it easier.
I think we're doing well because I listened to the Board of Ed call on Tuesday, and they were like talking shit about us, and I'm like, you don't talk shit about someone you're not worried about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. So like for me, it's like whatever, man. Like, look, if I win, I'm gonna do some dope shit, and if I lose, I'm gonna be a pain in their ass again because I'll just run again. Because like after they talk shit about me, at first I was like, I'm like on the fence about this. When they started talking shit, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna ruin your lives.
Yeah.
I hold a fucking grudge, bro.
I was laughing. What?
You have the right to.
No, I was telling them there was a little bit of attack ads, as it were, on us. They were not like ads, but like they were talking shit about us. And I was like, oh, if you thought I cared before, I really care now.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Board of Ed thing. Like when they started talking shit about me, I was like, oh, you fucked up.
Reggie Park. What was I going to say? Okay, we'll go into the questions then. Questions portion. Where I'm just going to ask you guys random questions about whatever.
Cool. Just a heads up, bro. I got like 5.
Questions? Okay, then I can take care of it from there.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. All right. If you could start a type of cult, what would it be?
A giraffe riding cult.
A giraffe riding cult.
Yeah, no.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, before I give my answer.
Giraffe, or you don't want to ride the giraffe? Question.
There's no question.
Wait, no. I have so many questions. I have too many questions.
No questions allowed.
What do you mean a giraffe riding cult? Like, is this like you're importing giraffes and everyone like replaces their cars?
I'm gonna extend my hand like this, bro. Like this. Right? Don't be out here.
Yeah, it's a logo. It's like Jerry West.
Right? Then I'm gonna say, do you want to ride? And if you say no, you just missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
To get fucked out.
Now my question to you is this giraffe bareback or is there a saddle involved?
No, there's no saddle, bro.
No saddle? What about reins?
You grabbing those hairs.
You're grabbing those hairs? Just...
Yeah, it's hairs, bro. You know how thick giraffe hair is?
Yes.
No clue.
Yeah,
actually, no, not really. I say yes.
They brushes out that shit.
I can't say I've wrote it. I think anything I'm gonna say now pales in comparison. Giraffe riding cult.
I was gonna say I don't even want to start a cult. I'm gonna take your hand, Tito. I'm gonna take your hand and get on that giraffe. I'm convinced. You sold it.
Good cult.
Yeah, this is the cult now.
Your ejaculation.
I had my doubts at first. You quelled all of them.
Yeah, they're now the Giraffitos. Just
Giraffitos.
I can just see him sit up there with a blunt, just like, yeah. Would you like a ride?
You see that live video where I tried to smoke a half-ounce joint?
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh yeah, that.
I got like an eighth through it before I passed out on the couch like this.
Was it lit? Was it lit?
Oh yeah, it was lit. It was lit.
I mean, if you died that way, yeah, you heard about Tito? He tried smoking an ounce blunt and then it burned himself to death. He killed his roommate. It was really sad.
I definitely smoked like an ounce last week or the week of 420. Because I smoked that half-ounce joint and then so I buy these 20 stage. They're called the 20 stage rocket kit. You know This is how to pay advertisement. I'm just saying. And they comes with fucking 20 joints. And
you got that giraffe blood.
Anywhere.
Reggie Parker for Board of Education.
Look at how big this bitch is, bro. Look.
That's ridiculous.
So unnecessary.
I tried to do that shit. That was this fool's errand.
That's not even a Gotti. That's a fucking that's an Al Capone right there.
Yeah, seriously.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah. What's the worst product name for worst brand name for a product? You just think of one. Make up one. Like instead of Doritos, cheese triangles.
Person warmer.
Person warmer.
Like for blankets. Person warmer.
Come,
lambskin condoms.
What?
Fish of the sea tuna.
Lambskin condoms.
Nah, man.
I've never heard of those. I don't know what.
They're called lamb intestine condoms because that's what they are.
Yeah, there's no skin is very lightly used in that. I can't.
Come up with one.
Yeah.
Box.
Garbage bags, huge condoms. Trash condoms.
Shake weight.
I'm trying to think of.
I feel like door stoppers should legally be changed to like thingamabobs. That should be called the thingamabob.
Door stoppers.
What about like instead of Magnum condoms, it's like Derringer condoms for very small.
I like that. For small dick. I like that.
Damn.
Instead of a toilet, it's just a shit be gun.
The juice. Yeah.
Instead of ears, just holes in face.
I love you guys to death, but I got to dip.
Okay. All right, Reggie Parker for Board of Education, everybody.
Board of Ed, vote for me. May 12th. All right, boys. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Yo, peace.
It's just, and then there were 3. All right, if you could, if all the states were represented, no, that's going to take too fucking long. In one sentence, sum up the internet. These fucking bitches over here.
It's like fucked up and shit.
It's like fucked up and shit.
It's confusing. It's so confusing. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like, if someone actually asked me to describe it, it's like, I don't fucking know. Like, it's like TV, but like not TV, and the newspaper and stuff, and like also porn. And then you could like buy toilet paper that like gets people sick and they die because they're sending you the toilet paper. When
your opinion doesn't matter at all, but you still think it does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It like an infinite, like if somebody was like described the internet, I'd be like, it's an infinite mall for shit that you didn't know you needed. You know what I mean?
I didn't know I needed to buy heroin off this girl. Look at me now.
Yes.
I could order a taser, maybe a laser. If whatever suits my fancy, whatever I feel like typing into that keyboard, you know what I'm saying? Laser, taser, just one letter away, baby. I got the money, I can buy it. That's the magic of the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. What would be the worst buy one, get one free sale of all time? Small coffins?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Like divorces.
Yeah, divorces, abortion.
I feel like that's a I feel like that buy one get one free thing is like a thing in like Mormon land. It's like,
really,
get one free.
Get one free.
You want to get rid of 2 of these bitches?
Buy one get one free. Bullets to the chest. That one's on the house. What's the worst thing for the government to make illegal? It was booze. That was the worst thing you could possibly make illegal. Yeah, that was like, ooh, you really fucked up here.
I don't know, man. When okay, there was a point in my life
I'm pretty
walk and talk on the phone. If they made that illegal, I'd be pretty fucking pissed. Like, you can't drive and talk, you can't walk and talk. You gotta stay still. You receive a phone call, you best be still.
I mean, I don't know if this is like a little too like of the times, but I'm very pissed that they made Applebee's illegal during this time. I went to the state house. I started coughing on the people. I said this is all Murphy's fault. So sorry.
Shit. There's fucking people dying out there.
I'm sorry. Does that mean I don't deserve to get $1 pink lemonade margaritas?
Lockdown, bro.
All right, this one. I feel like this question's perfect for all 3 of us here. What's the strangest place you've ever urinated or shit?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's easy for me. The New Brunswick Police Department. On the police department. Not inside it. On it. When I got arrested.
I've pissed while driving a decent amount of times.
Well, That's so dangerous.
Like when you're just, I know, no, it's so unnecessary, like completely unnecessary. Like it's like I kind of had to pee bad, so it's like, oh, I guess I'll hold the Gatorade bottle between my legs while doing this. Just hoping that the traffic doesn't stop, so somebody can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then I stop fast and I get pissed all over my jeans. Yeah.
You gotta like sit at the edge of your seat, dude. That's an easier way. You get up on the seat, you scoot the seat back, you get up on it, right?
No, you do that, but it gets scary. It gets scary if you're driving while doing that.
Yeah, nah, but it's fine, bro. It's
Dude.
fine. But first you gotta unbuckle your pants, pull them down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your zipper to line up, and then you just pull your.
Oh yeah, no, that's the mistake.
Right
if your zipper's messed up at all, you're getting pissed everywhere.
I think, but right then after that, after you piss all over your pants,
you put protest this lockdown, bro.
you
would do that. Oh my god, bro! There's people dying out here for this shit. You know
I'm going to the Amazon warehouses to yell at the striking workers. That's what I'm doing. I'm yelling at them to go back to work.
I'll tell you what, though, Knittel, in your case, after you get piss all down your pants and stuff, you're just like, I don't even care if I get pulled over by a cop anymore. I'm just going to look at him and be like, yeah, whatever, bro. It doesn't even matter anymore, man. I don't even care.
Officer, I had an accident.
Yo, sidetrack real quick. Y'all think that when everybody's like, hey, fuck Amazon, we're all going to strike, Amazon and Jeff Bezos and be like, man, I'm the richest motherfucker on planet Earth. And then he just builds an army of robots, and then that's going to start the fucking human versus AI wars?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
I do now.
I'm not.
Gotta kick it off, dude. He looks just like Lex Luthor if he had.
Yeah, 100%. He's literally Lex. Like,
you know what's funny is that the next question was, "What's one conspiracy theory you wish you could start?" And that's what. That's perfect.
Damn, Tito, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like you saw these beforehand.
Yo, stop cheating, dude. Stop cheating.
Yo, what's yours, Dan?
I think I would start something like he's that Jimmy Hoffa didn't die. He was the first person genetically engineered into a goldfish. Just something weird. Just like, oh, he's still alive. I own him, actually.
Oh, but you gotta give the backstory on that.
Oh, I would. I'd come up with a whole thing.
I actually heard a conspiracy theory where Jimmy Hoffa is actually Martin Scorsese, they're the same person. And the Irishman is to throw it off the set, so.
What?
What a twist.
Damn.
Jimmy Hoffa is like 110 years old.
Yeah, Jimmy Hoffa is 110 years old.
Yo.
Just pull it back to the Kennedy assassination. Like, he got killed by a magic bullet. Magic exists.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll go to the next one then. Would you, in the apocalypse, would you rather tough it out alone or try to find a community to live?
Fuck that. Stay.
What type of apocalypse are we doing?
I'll do zombie.
Zombie? I'm probably just gonna kill myself.
Yeah, I think actually for most of them, I'd stay by myself.
For most of
because if it's a disease, I'm staying by myself. So.
But
no, zombie, I'm killing myself. I don't want to deal with that. It's so much work.
Like the most likely like apocalypse scenario would be either this or like a massive fucking blackout because of a fucking solar fucking flare.
Yeah.
That happened in like the 1800s.
Except they didn't have any technology.
I forgot.
Not really.
But it happened. There was a big fucking solar flare. It knocked out fucking everything that they had.
If you had an apprentice to learn all they know from you, what would you teach them? Never take a shot with a chaser.
How to fuck good.
Yeah, how to fuck good. Gotta get that leg up, B. Gotta get that leg up.
Watch me, bro. They'll be making pornos of me.
Yeah, you gotta. Come on, let's go. What are you doing here?
Isn't that fucking weird? How the pornos of just like the mom being like, "Oh, I caught you fucking my son, but you're not fucking my son good enough."
Let me take you right under my wing.
Weird as hell. but I want to do that. Damn it, son! Let me show you how to step aside. Let me show you how to man fuck your girlfriend.
I'm doing this because I love you.
I'm doing this because I love you. I'm trying to make sure you're treated better in the future.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. You get the water pipe. Some of these are stupid. I don't want to ask you that. I'm just going through some of these. If you could be a cartoon character for a week, who would you be?
The Roadrunner, because I'll be fast as shit.
The Roadrunner?
Yeah.
I would
travel as much as I want, bro.
I guess Superman is considered a cartoon, right? So
that's fair, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd go Woody Woodpecker, bro. That'd be so fun. That's most of my life goal anyway, to be Woody Woodpecker. Bugs Bunny, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bugs is a solid choice. Cause he always just fucks people up, and then he also gets laid and stuff. So.
Yeah, and then you could always go underground.
Yo, Bugs Bunny got like Prince swag, bro.
100%. That's a good comparison.
That's how that motherfucker be smooth as shit, funny, dancing as shit, basketball and shit.
Yeah.
Carrot, fucking cigars and shit. It's classy, you know what I'm saying? Bow ties and shit.
Yeah.
The fuck? He's
a Renaissance man.
Too.
He's a Renaissance. He can do it all.
Yeah, he could do whatever, bro. He could paint. You ever seen Bugs Bunny paint? That motherfucker Boston.
Oh, yeah, he's great, and he does it in seconds.
Yeah, I love that.
No. I'm trying to think of something. What's the sickest you've ever been?
Well, what are we counting as sick? Like, are we saying just we get like a cold or something? We get sick from that, or like
I don't know, like
a fucking corona or something.
Yeah, you feel the worst. You've never felt worse.
Never felt worse is probably I remember I had one hangover where I was puking bile for way too long. Like you know when you puke up the highlighter yellow bile and it tastes like a pencil is coming out. I did that for 15 minutes and I was like, oh damn, I think I'm dying.
Yeah.
I had my appendix out. That was probably the worst I've ever felt. That shit. Because I didn't go. I don't know. Yeah, it ruptured, but I didn't go to the hospital for 3 days because I'm a genius. So I was like, I thought it was just the flu at first, but it wasn't. And then you know when you throw up and you feel better? I did not feel better at all. I just kept throwing up and throwing up and throwing up, and I just felt worse and worse and worse. And then after the third day, I was I made a deal with myself at 4 a.m. I was like, yo, if you don't feel better by 8, you're going to the doctor. And then I was in the hospital for 3 weeks.
Damn.
Wait, Tito, I just told you about this. My brother had his appendix burst, and he thought it was nothing. And then he finally went to the hospital, and they're like, "Yeah, you should have died, but it got caught in an air bubble. You got lucky."
Yeah.
And he got the surgery, he got it taken out, and after the surgery, the surgeon came in and to talk to him. He was with my grandma. He's like, "Hey, so I knew everything would be fine from the beginning because like I do with all my patients before the surgery, we went to heaven and purgatory. We traveled. We astral projected to heaven and then purgatory. So as you know, we met all the saints and Jesus, and purgatory is people just lying playing position face down. And my brother's just like, holy shit, thank God this is after the surgery.
Wow.
And he's like, we never go to hell. I never go to hell with my patients. I don't risk it. I don't risk it.
I don't risk it.
And my grandma, who's religious, was like, holy shit, this guy's fucking insane. How is this?
That's some insane shit right there.
Yeah,
that's special.
That was the time he got his appendix taken out on 4/20, which was Easter that year. Because I remember I had a 4/20 party. I woke up and was smoking weed, and I get a call from my mom. It's your brother's in the hospital, and I'm like, well, I don't want to get high now. Now I'm sad.
Oh, way to ruin the day, bro.
This is a sad joint now.
Exactly. What? I'm trying to think. No, some of these are terrible. I'm trying to go through good ones. No.
I need a beer.
All right, go for it. What movie could you watch over and over without getting sick of?
Fargo, Pulp Fiction.
I could go Goodfellas too.
Goodfellas, yeah, Goodfellas is a great one.
I could watch Raiders of the Lost Ark too.
It's lost me ever since like I realized that like he literally like admits to raping Marion in like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
And then have you heard about the commentary that Spielberg and Lucas had about it? It's like where they're like she was 13 when it happened, but she was like a frisky 13. It's like what the fuck? Like they were literally like making this whole. It's not exciting if she's 17. Like they had this whole back and forth, but it's like oh you guys are
you're fucking
up.
problematic.
You do horrible things.
Yeah. And also the fact of like if he's not in the movie, the movie still goes on exactly the same.
Yeah, it's like why did you make this a whole? This doesn't like influence the plot at all. Like, what?
Actually, you know, it's just the fucking.
Why couldn't she have been an adult and it's been a consensual relationship and that's it? Now you made it weird between them, and I feel bad when they fall in love in the end. Now.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's like, oh, she's just scarred.
It feels like Stockholm syndrome after it now. Like,
yeah. This is like. Old boy. Like,
yeah, I love this movie as a kid, and now I have to feel bad about it.
I'm just like, what is happening? I'm like,
Yeah.
But Goodfellas I can watch. The only thing about Goodfellas, I could just turn it off as soon as he starts seeing helicopters. Like, I'm good. I don't need that.
I still like that part, but yeah, that's basically the end of the movie. But like, yeah, I still love it at that point.
Like I could watch whatchamacallit all the time, Full Metal Jacket, but as soon as they get to Vietnam, I'm like, yeah, right.
You know, that's like one where they should have just stopped it. Like at that point, like it was like, why you really didn't need this part of the movie. Like,
but even though it's half of the movie,
yeah, it's so long. It's the most unnecessary like hour and a half.
Yeah, that's his MO though. You know, what are you currently
What are we currently what?
No, I'm reading some of these out loud, and some of it sucks. What inanimate object would be the most annoying if I played loud, upbeat music while being used?
Wait, I don't get it.
Like, I don't know. I'd probably be this desk lamp that's next to me because it would constantly be like just turning on and off, like just annoying me, like I'm like. I don't know. That's a stupid question too. We're moving on.
I didn't know it was.
Yeah, it's stupid. What did something start out badly for you, but in the end it was great? I don't know. I guess comedy. Can't get much worse. So I don't know.
There obviously is shit like that. I can't even think.
The year was fucking shit. Started shitty, but it's awesome now.
This is your sweet spot.
New girl.
What animal would be the coolest if you could scale down to the size of a cat?
Oh, elephant.
What?
A giraffe.
A giraffe. I knew you were gonna say giraffe. An elephant. I think I'd go hippo.
Grab it by his neck. It's like a handle. Come here, man.
Come on, motherfucker.
Or what about like a silverback, like that size? Because it's still strong as shit at that point. Like if you could convince it, like if it goes wrong, like that's horrible. You'll probably get murdered by it in your sleep. But if you can like convince it to be like, it's like, hey, we're in this together, ape brother. And like you have like a tiny ass strong like side features on your shoulder, that's pretty tight.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be. Dude, this right here. This next question doesn't work. It's like if your job gave you a surprise 3-day pay break for the rest to rest and recuperate, what would you do with those 3 days? I could just ask you, what are you doing instead of what? Isn't that just a regular monkey?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like one of those things when someone's like, I say like, oh yeah, look at those monkeys over there. It's like, oh, they're apes. And I'm like, yeah. You're one of these guys? Okay, you go fuck yourself. What's wrong but sounds right? Legally drunk.
That's a good
I think it should be fine, right?
Like, sir, you're
legally drunk. All right, then leave me alone.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Leave me alone.
You could have legally drunk, not legally fucked up. Like, that's two different things.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
I got a good one after this.
Sounds wrong, but is right.
Yeah.
Pay caution to the wind. Does that
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it sounds like it's right, but it's not. If you could be convicted of any, if you couldn't be convicted of any one type of crime, what criminal charge would you like to be immune to? Bank robbery, bro.
Yeah, grand larceny.
Possession
grand
of a
larceny,
weapon,
100%.
aggravated assault. God damn it!
I would legitimately enjoy robbing a bank.
Fuck. That's the one that fucking beats. God damn it!
Oh damn!
Damn, dude, that shit hurt my feelings.
Oh shit! No, robbing a bank would be tight though. But,
I would love to rob a bank. It'd be so much fun.
Yo, one time
I also feel like I'd fail at it.
That's the lame-o posted something about fucking expungements. I hit her up about mine, and she never got back to me. I fucking deleted her on Facebook. I was like, fuck this, bro. You want to help me? You tell me everybody can walk in, but I can't.
Did she just left you on red?
Nah, she was like, I'll see what I can do. But she never got back to me. I guess that means no. Not for motherfuckers named Tito.
Not for motherfuckers named Tito. Yo, you like that vodka, bitch? What's the most delicious but a pain in the ass? What food is the most delicious but a pain in the ass to eat?
Oh, like crab legs is like
crab legs. It's a fucking
crab's
the worst.
Which one?
Crawfish.
Crawfish is that's fucking annoying. Ribs are a pain in the ass to eat too.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, it doesn't matter, man. Sometimes they're really nice.
Yeah, like sometimes I don't give a fuck if it gets all over my face, but
yeah, I was at the Scarlet Pub open mic eating buffalo wings, and it's just like the most inconvenient, like so inconvenient just to do this in public. Like it's like this, I'm making a show of myself now. Like this because I'm walking the bathroom every 5 minutes.
You don't eat ribs at like a barbecue or your house, bro.
Yeah. No, like immediately as I did it, I was like, why didn't I go boneless and grab a fork? Like I feel like an asshole. I look like a
barbecue restaurant, but never like don't do that shit in public anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like especially if you're out with people too. Like you came to converse, bro. Don't be eating a rack of ribs that can't even talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're out like with a girl for like the first time or something like that.
Never gonna kiss you, dude. You got fucking meat in between every single one of your teeth.
Yep. Let's see.
Fuck the bartender.
Yeah.
Or me, I don't know.
You're just there in the scenario. This isn't you.
I don't know, man.
What's the worst thing to hear before going under anesthesia before heart surgery?
No, like as you're going out, they're like, "All right, good. Did you check the?"
Mine would be, is that Jack? Yeah, I'll have one.
That's better than a roller coaster, bro. I paid one of my friends to tell the surgeon to do that shit to me.
Why would I know? Wait, why are you paying them to do it to you and not to one of them?
That shit was fun as hell.
You're trying to prank yourself?
Yeah. Yo, if I'm rich as hell, dude, Yo, I'm pranking myself, dude.
Damn, I got me so good.
Buy the
I got me
yacht, and
so
then,
good.
when I get there, drop a Porsche right into the center of it. Are you sure? Like, yeah, bro, it should be fun. And claim my insurance. It's a show.
Just have the doctor, right before you're going on. What the hell is that? I might would be like, yeah, I'll have a shot.
Y'all never ate shit just to see if it'll come out later?
What?
Hey, I'm sorry. What?
I know. I had a
like I'm
like a Lego.
About my shit later.
I remember I had this joke when early on. I had this
like
one joke like,
or something. You never done that?
No,
I don't swallow bottle caps to see if I shit it out later.
You will, but you never lose. That's
how I know you're not a savage, Eric.
I mean, that's fair. I don't prank myself. I'm not trying to prank them.
Bottle caps come out smooth. You know what else come out smooth? Latex gloves.
So, bottle caps, latex gloves. What else have you eaten to prank yourself?
Yo, what are you, a possum, bro?
That's how you go out those ribs, bro. How's your ribs?
Fuck.
I always wondered though, like if one day I stopped eating food for like 4 days and cleaned out my system, then I ate nothing but corn. Would I just take a corn one day?
Yeah.
Like would it be nothing but corn?
It's a whole cob.
Yeah.
Depends on how he goes at those ribs.
Yeah, like he's eating them like this.
Yeah, just just deep throat him. Deep throat him. Finishing the sauce all over your face. Okay, we'll go into would you rather, because some of these next questions, like finding good ones, are few and far between. I got to read you this list. That's gonna be my message tomorrow.
Nah,
would you rather?
Questions.
What?
We ask our own questions.
Okay, you can ask me a question. Yeah, go ahead. I'll ask you a bunch of. I got a bunch of questions.
What's the weirdest shit that you ever seen while traveling, like on vacation or something?
Oh, I saw a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like I said on this show, I saw.
Did a guy get his arm eaten off?
Yeah, I saw a guy get his arm eaten off. So.
What?
Yeah, I saw a guy get by a gator. Yeah.
Florida.
That I told on here, and everyone thought I was lying. I was like, nope, that was true.
Was that in Florida?
Yeah, I was in Florida.
Oh shit.
This wasn't that crazy, but I had a guy. When I was in Canada, I went to Niagara Falls as a kid, and we were at waiting to cross, and this one guy was crossing with a bag of Wendy's, and these guys in like a lowrider, like Toyota, like with like flames on the side and shit, kept like starting and stopping, like they're like acting like they're gonna hit him, and the guy drops his food finally, and he just walks over to the driver's seat and just starts beating the shit out of the driver, and then these Canadian cops start like, they're, hey, stop, and he just starts sprinting away, and then the two guys in the car like get out of their car and start chasing after the cops, chasing after him. Like, it was the weirdest shit. Like, why'd you just leave your car in the middle of the street?
Yeah, that's dumb as hell.
That's hell.
Holy shit.
My friend's doctor had her eat blue muffins, and then the time when her poop came out blue. All right. That's one of the comments. That's one of the comments in here from Kate. Yeah, or just eat fruit stripe gum. That'll turn your shit blue too. Or certs. All right, would you rathers? Would you rather have sex in a public place and have 20 strangers see, or have sex in your bedroom in front of your siblings?
The first one easy.
In front
of your siblings.
I mean,
what are we counting as in front? Like, are they watching?
Any of my siblings here, like, watching me fuck, because they've already heard it.
Yes, sir. You know what? I think I'm going the public.
Yeah, 100% public. I mean, unless I'm like, are you catching a charge for the public thing?
No. They just see you. They just see you.
So everyone just sees it and they're like, nice. I'm 100% public then. I'm 100% on board with that.
Or they're horrified. You're just
I'm
not gonna.
public any fucking day, bro.
Yeah.
Any fucking week.
Yeah. I also don't want to have to deal with the aftermath of like talking to my brother being like, yeah, so like the aftermath of that.
Would you rather have one last day? Would you rather have one last day to live and the ability to say goodbye to everyone, and not do much else, or do everything you ever wanted and have no time to say goodbye to anyone? Fuck that! It's my life. I'll do everything I've ever wanted.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'll leave a note.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck them, bro.
To all you guys, I never really liked you anyway.
I ever wanted. You know why? Because then at least I'll do everything I want. I can say goodbye to a couple people.
Yeah, and then everyone who you don't say goodbye to would be really pissed about it too. Like they'd be at the funeral, like salty about it. It's like, oh, they didn't say goodbye to me.
Yo,
what the hell? So it's like I just say to no one.
Listen, if you're watching this right now and I haven't called you since the coronavirus started, I don't give a fuck about you, dog. I don't care. Somebody did, bro. Sorry, I don't have too many motherfuckers to keep track of. Fuck you, dude.
I'm happy I'll never know since you're just on this show. Would you rather have 18 brothers and sisters or 12 children?
The first one, easy.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with those fucking kids. Like,
oh my god.
There's no telling how old, like how many. How like close in age, but they're probably pretty close, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're cool with a few of them.
Kids. That's people you gotta think. Like a brother and sister, like when people have that many siblings, like a lot of the times they're like, oh yeah, I don't talk to my oldest one. Like we're not friends, like we don't know each other. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
like I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't talk to my siblings at all.
Yeah. Like ever.
But then like 12 people you're like obligated to keep fed. It's like that like that's so much work.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh,
I gotta keep them alive and like teach them how to like live. It's like I barely know how to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's a problem.
The fuck I'm gonna be taking care of something for, bro.
Yeah, and it doesn't, dude. Do you know how much money 12 children cost to raise?
So much.
That's a lot of million.
Yeah, that's a lot of millions. Seriously, that's like $4 million.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Would you rather go 5 years without your phone or your entire life without dessert?
I don't care about dessert.
I could go. I love ice cream. I could do without it, but I don't know. I go just 5 years. I could do too. It's not that big of a deal.
5 years is pretty long, and it's like I don't do dessert that often.
That makes me want to challenge myself to try to go like a month without anything like dessert-ish.
For how long? A month?
Yeah, I want to like try it because I eat healthy as fuck. Like I only eat like fucking cookies and shit on the weekends right now. But like, you know, I could fucking like this is my treat. This is my dessert. I don't really eat like sweet.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like sweet.
I agree.
Like it's not my thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
I'd rather have like a strong coffee than like a chocolate or a fucking sweet.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like a good coffee way is like my treat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
I'm Puerto Rican as fuck.
Puerto Rican.
I want some coffee, bro.
Would you rather there be only one woman left on the planet, or have to recreate the population with someone you hate with a burning passion?
Oh man.
So it's like, so the first option, it's like I could just like, because like statistically, like I'm not gonna know that person, so it's like I guess I'll just game for the rest of my life. Like that's a pretty cool.
But like, dude, there's only one woman and fucking.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm saying. So it's like everything's over. So it's like let me just game forever then till I die.
Yeah, it's like I'm just never fucking.
To see her, she's gonna be in some random part of the world, locked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I know I'm just gonna play video games forever then. That's
woman. You don't understand the ramifications of this question, Eric.
No, the ramifications are I probably am not going to be able to fix it. So it's like, all right, like I'll kick the.
So
kick
Eric
the
would
bug
just take the one woman and give up. He would just wouldn't care.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, I asked this question last night. I like this one a lot. Would you rather take $10,000 of your own money to send someone you hate on a vacation of their dreams, or literally eat their own shit? That you have to eat their shit.
I guess I'll send them on a vacation. I could be mean to them another time, but I don't want to eat shit.
I don't think I could physically eat it. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. Like shit's the most disgusting thing in the world. Like that's what it comes down to. It's like whoever I hate, I don't hate them enough to be that full of spite where I'm gonna eat their own turds to not send. They can have a nice vacation, whatever. I'll do something later to get revenge. But I don't think I would even. Like I don't care that much.
Yeah, I don't think I could physically do it, to be honest with you. That's just why.
Best revenge is no revenge. So obviously, I fucking send the motherfuckers to a vacation.
I mean, to be fair though, it's pretty badass. It's like you're like
also
sitting in
sardine oil on the luggage.
I guess. What would that do?
In case
Just make it smell like shit.
Tigers or something, you know?
Yeah, that attracts tigers. I would buy the ticket and hope they died on it. That's.
It would feel good though to like have that person, like you have the vacation tickets in like one hand and a turd in the other, and just like rip up the tickets while like staring them in the eyes while you chew on the turd. Like that would be badass.
Would you rather live to be 100 stuck in a child's body, or live to be 75 in a normal aging human's body?
The second one. I don't need 25.
All right. What if I change it to 50? What if I change it to 50?
It's more of a question, but like still like this, like because that's like being like, oh, do you want to be Gary? Do you want to be Gary Coleman? But like he was cursed to live like a full life.
The option two.
No.
I think I'd go option 2 too.
Oh, I don't want to live to 75. That's long as fuck.
Yeah,
no, he's at 50 now.
Yeah, so
sucks,
50.
Man.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad's like 50 something. He got nothing to do ever. He's retired. What the fuck is there to look forward to, bro? Just to wither away and not.
No, that's the sweet spot. You
fuck that shit. I'm gonna die at 50.
No, that's because that's easy. Some of these are just easy. It's like, would you rather get cheated on and never find out, or cheat on someone and they never find out? Cheat on someone and they never find out. Would you rather hear voices of dead people or see their ghosts?
Voices.
I think I'd rather see them, because I don't know if I would notice that they were dead people. Like, I think I'd just be turning schizophrenic.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, also it's like, what are they saying? Like in that, like if I just see, it's like, damn, I saw a ghost.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of in this one, I'm like, whatever. Either one, I don't care. Would you rather be convicted of a crime you didn't commit, or be convicted of a crime your parents commit?
Wait. Can you say that one again?
That happened to me once.
Either be convicted of a you just straight up didn't, and go to jail for 20 years, or be convicted of a parents commit and go to jail for 30 years.
Somebody put their property under my little baby name in 1995, bro. Newark, New Jersey, bro. Listen. And then my pops came to bail me out of mom county jail one time. 2014, right? And he came to bail me out of jail, bro. And this motherfucker's like, nah, we can't let him out because he got a warrant in Newark, too. and my dad's like, what the fuck this motherfucker do in Newark? It was property shit, you know what I'm saying? And he had to pay that warrant, right? And so he's like, you got some fucking warrant in Newark, too, dumbass. Or like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I ain't even been to Newark, you know? At all. Ever. I don't know.
Wait, so was he blaming you for the Newark one? Was he acting like it wasn't his shit? Like
Yeah, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? And then he flies back to Puerto Rico, dude. I go to court. I'm like, how the fuck can I have something from court, an award from 1990 fucking five? I'm like, fuck?
Like, dude, I'm 20 years old or whatever.
No. So I go in front of the judge, and she's like, "Sir, you have a award for an outstanding something that I didn't pay a fucking ticket for fucking not removing trash off of my property at some point in 1995." I was like, "Ma'am, in 1995, I was 3 years old." Oh, I guess you're right. Like, what the fuck? I guess you right, bitch. Do I look fucking 1,000 years old?
Yeah, do I look 52 years old? Like,
and so,
dude.
so I did some bullshit too. So she's like, "All right, go to the window and get your money back, whatever. The money my father paid." These motherfuckers are like, "Nah, we can't give you the money. You're not the one that fucking put down for it." I'm like, "Yeah, but it was my warrant, bro."
Yeah, it was my warrant.
Like, we can't give it to you. We have to give it to the person that fucking put the money down. I was like, that motherfucker don't live in this country, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, 1,500 miles away, you fucking idiot. And they're like, well, we gotta come and get it, bro. So my dad came back from Puerto Rico a few months later. He had to go to fucking Newark to just pick up $800 that they owed him.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'd be making that trip for $800 though. Like, that's correct. Yeah. Would you rather be stuck on an island with a killer or stuck in the ocean with hungry sharks? Island with a killer, because he's stuck on there with me too, bro. Yeah.
I'll hug him to death.
Yeah. The other one would be: would you rather be stuck on an island alone or someone you completely hate?
Ooh.
I feel like after a certain point, you're gonna get along.
I think after a certain point, I would just murder him.
That's also a possibility.
Nah, you can't.
And then eat him.
Bro. But it's fun to argue sometimes. Like, damn, I'm bored. I'm gonna go over to the other side of the island, fuck with whoever it is.
Would you rather see a ghost or an alien?
Alien.
Ghost. What about you guys?
Alien.
I don't know. I think I'm going ghost because I kind of know that aliens exist already. So
yeah, but it's like you don't know how.
Like
we have no concept of how they look and shit. Like,
yeah, but a ghost, you can. It's a spiritual version of ourselves, so we have kind of an idea, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's too much, like, I don't know. Some stories, like, did you guys see that post that the Alien Witch posted today?
Oh, I saw that.
Yo, bro, that's a fucking apparition just chilling on the bar.
Yeah, the legs. That was so.
The alarms went off and shit. That shit's fucking weird, bro.
It's fuck.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. In the beginning of the podcast, Reggie, while Eric was having his technical difficulties, he apparently there was a ghost in here, so I was on here when it came out.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
Reggie, while you were having your technical difficulties, Reggie, his wife called him over to see that. Well, I just sat here and ranted about nothing for 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's like legit ghosts. I think ghosts are legit, dude.
Hey,
but I don't know. UFOs, man.
Yeah.
So it's like I've seen both. I think I could believe in both. And the fucking Pentagon dude, they're releasing footage right now. They're trying to distract us from the whole crisis.
Yeah.
Oh, aliens exist. And they're like, shit, that's not working. Like, what's going to be next, you know?
The thing you got to remember when it comes to UFOs.
Walmart, like, we told you to stay inside.
Yeah.
It's
one thing about the UFOs, though, like, those are legit. Like, just because it's a UFO doesn't mean it's definitely an alien. They just don't know what it is. Yeah. Would you rather wake up without any hands or without a dick?
Oh, damn.
Wait, about the UFOs real quick.
What?
Did you hear about that conspiracy? I know this coronavirus is real. I'm not saying it's not. But there was a little conspiracy theory that was fucking fun as hell to like think about. It was along the lines of like they're trying to keep us inside because there's like a alien fucking like a secret alien invasion and they don't want us to notice.
I mean, that sounds like a fun screen, like a could be a fun movie.
Well, that's just definitely.
But
Fucked up. Write that shit.
Okay, some exterior Los Angeles.
Exterior.
Yeah, bro. All the aliens are actually the pedophiles from Hollywood. Sucking blood out of little or from their dicks.
Oh. Okay, I'm only going to ask you guys a couple more questions, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. No, you're good. I don't get no, that's fine.
I wish I could record that. I'm so sorry, man.
No, by all means.
That's a solid movie. I don't think you'll get the funding from Hollywood for it, but
Okay, so speaking of aliens, would you rather fight in Braveheart or fight in Independence Day?
Independence Day, I feel like the politics of like William Wallace probably don't align with mine like perfectly. So,
but I feel like you might be a monster compared to
But
them.
where are you fighting in Independence Day? Like on the ground?
Oh, do I have to fly a plane? Because that would be horrible at that.
Are you an analyst?
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, I'd rather fight Independence Day. I love that movie.
Yeah. Also,
I
fighting
really
with
found
swords.
out I could watch it again. I was so pumped because I didn't know you could download fucking Apple TV app on smart TVs.
Oh yeah.
Once I got rid of my Apple TV, I couldn't watch any of my Apple shit.
Okay, here's a good one. Would you rather kill a baby with your bare hands, but everyone later thinks that you tried to save him or her, or let the baby live and everyone thinks you tried to kill it?
So it's all about appearance. Do you go to jail for it, or does everyone just hate you?
No, everyone just hates you.
I guess I'll go with that one.
Like if Casey Anthony was actually trying to save her kid.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to save the baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it just be my secret that everyone just hates me.
Yeah, I'd rather everybody hate me so they leave me alone anyway.
Yeah, also because it's like because even afterwards, like you're gonna have to live with that. It's like, damn, I choked out a baby. That's pretty fucked up of me. Like just when you're sitting by yourself at the dark, like you're gonna have to like think of that.
Your mom and your girlfriend change bodies. To change them back, you have to fuck one of them. What do you do?
Damn.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Wait, your mom and your girlfriend change bodies and you have to fuck one?
Yeah.
You have to fuck one to change him back. What do you do?
Oh, damn. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, I think that's the best option.
Turn around and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, spin around and I'll close my eyes. And, it's gonna be no shocker to you what's happening here. So, would you rather give your grandfather a blowjob or get a blowjob from your grandmother?
My grandpa's dead, so like I'll probably
so are mine, but he's alive in this scenario.
He's alive.
Both of mine are dead. Both of mine are dead. So.
Yeah,
Wait. So wait.
It's oatmeal.
I'd have to be like, if I close my eyes, that could be anyone on me. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how I'm gonna be viewing this one. Plus, dentures. Okay, this is a Black Mirror episode. This one. Would you rather fuck a pig on live national television or be responsible for the death of someone?
I remember that. That was like one of the few good ones.
I'll definitely fuck the pig. Sorry.
That was a cool one.
Yeah.
Well, like who's dying?
I'll say in that same situation, like a Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Then I don't care about her. I'm not fucking the pig.
You let her die.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I'd let her die, dude. I let everybody hate once again. Suck my dick, dude. I'm not fucking a pig. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I've done my due diligence, okay? I have been porking in the porking lands of Louisiana.
Okay, would you rather come to the? This is perfect for coronavirus. Would you rather come to the realization that the entire world is a product of your mental breakdown after years of loneliness, or be trapped in a world where no living thing can interact with you?
Holy shit!
Wait,
That's.
Would you rather the whole world only exists because of a mental breakdown? It's only perceived as exists because of your mental breakdown.
Okay.
Due to loneliness and like you made up the whole thing, St. Elmo's fire stuff. Not St. Elmo, St. Elsewhere. Like St. Elsewhere. It just exists in your head. Or that you live in a world where you can't interact with anything.
It's the first, like it's like either you're crazy or just unhappy.
You could, no, but you could be isolated and happy, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty chilling in this whole thing. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I'm all right.
Nice, I'm chilling. I've been happy as fuck. Actually, I've been I've been staying off this shit. But yeah, I'd rather be like, if I got to that, like, I'd rather be like in the middle of the fucking forest somewhere, you know, or like in a beach in remote fucking area somewhere.
I think it's all about the perception of this. So I'd rather it be for my own mental breakdown. That's fine. As long as I'm having a good time. That I'm living in my own Shutter Island dream, that's fine.
Ooh, that is a pleasant, almost a pleasant sounding escape. That sounds.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're fucking. It's your own perception. What do you care? All right.
Right.
Would you rather have every first bite of pizza be so hot that you burn your tongue for the next week, or never have pizza again?
Oh my god!
Wait, so every single slice does that to you?
Yes, every slice. The first one burns you.
Damn.
The first bite.
I mean, it kind of takes it away at that point.
Pizza. Well, if you have two, it doesn't burn the second time because it's already burnt to shit.
Yeah, but when you ever burn your mouth like bad like that, then it's like it fucks up the whole eating experience.
Yeah, for a week.
Nah, I don't give a shit. Pizza.
I don't know. I might just go calzones from now on. Find a loophole.
Yo, you found the loophole. Nah, yeah, I'll have some garlic knots with a bunch of mozzarella and some sauce.
It's technically pizza. It's not technically pizza, okay?
As long as you don't put it in a circle shape, it's not a pizza. Like, it's sporadic, okay?
The weird devil who gave me this, like, would you rather so pissed at me.
Would you rather kill an entire kindergarten class with a brick, or get fucked by an entire NFL team, including the kicker?
Is that at once? Because that's a 53-man roster. Is that like over 53 days?
No, it's all at once, one after another. Tito's just beating the shit out of kids with bricks. Just Tito's like.
Fuck them kids.
Wait, what team is it?
I don't care. Pick a team.
Dude,
well, like in my case, if it were the Eagles, I'd be like, oh, I think I have to kill the kids.
That video of that poor girl sucking that hammer of a fucking dick that fucking basketball player had? Jesus Christ.
No, not bad. This is football, so it's like 10 times the guys who are on a basketball team.
It don't matter, bro. Everybody that played basketball, football got a big dick, dude. Everybody.
I'd literally say if it was any other team, but I'd save the kids' lives and be a hero while getting fucked in the ass. But unless it was the Eagles, and then I would kill those kids. Then
you kill them with nunchucks.
Yeah, just with a brick. Just
yeah. Oh yeah.
What about you, Eric?
Dude.
I'll probably take the team, just because that'd be cool to meet a bunch of football players. Autographs, Instagram things. Like before,
hey, Mr. Barkley, could you sign this?
Yeah.
Someone get
before everything goes down, my Instagram's gonna be popping that day.
Yeah, you're fucking like getting a selfie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo. Yeah, you get endorsements, dude. You get porn endorsements.
Yeah.
You get Bud Light sponsors.
Yeah, yo, you could spin that pretty good. Like,
Yeah, you didn't have to show up
yeah.
to Exotica, dude. You didn't have to pose in the exact poses you were in the fucking.
Yeah. I'm at Exotica just wearing shoulder pads.
Would you rather fuck a 10 out of 10 while your parents watched, or a 1 out of 10 in private?
I've done the latter, so don't. That's no.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
And my mom,
You know what?
Fucking 10 out of 10. So
The 10 out of 10 seems like my parents' problem, not mine.
Yeah, big mom and dad, but nah, yeah, dude, I've done the latter. It's fine.
Yeah, I've had the one.
I've done one where it's like, hey, you want me to drop you off at home? It's like, nah, man, drop me off at Best Buy.
Yeah.
I'll walk home. I hate myself.
I hate myself. Would you rather walk in and your dad fucking your dog, or have your walk in on your dog fucking your dad?
Interesting question. So for the second one, is my dad conscious? Like,
yes, he's on all fours.
Did my dad like? Is this consensual or is this like?
It's both consensual, yeah. Well,
Okay.
except no, him fucking the dog is consensual on one part.
I can't do this one. I can't do like my father like that, dog.
Wait, did you guys ever watch the documentary Dolphin Lover?
No. What is that?
Okay. So it's about this guy who gets like a summer job, like at like being a photographer at like a SeaWorld type place in Florida, and like he basically like he's talking about this dolphin like it's flirting with him. Like it's like she would rub her vaginal lips against my toes in the water, and she was and when we made love for the first time, she swam out of her corral to get to me, so obviously that's consent. I don't know what the issue is here, and he just talks about him fucking a dolphin.
Wow! Now you know what I'm doing tonight after this show.
It's like a 20-minute documentary. 100% watch it. It's on YouTube.
Oh, now I'm definitely watching it. Dolphin Lover.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna play Doom, but okay. You guys play that shit?
Which one?
Nah.
Doom 3?
No.
Dude, it's not the new one, but it's like they released it on the new consoles. It was like $10, dude.
Oh, really? I could buy $10.
Yeah, it's sick though.
Yeah.
Great. I put it on surround sound yesterday. Fucking blew my mind. Good. Holds up, man. 2005.
Would you rather? I got two more for you, and then I'll let you guys go, and we'll get out of here. Would you rather fuck the 20 most beautiful and famous women you could possibly think of, and tell everyone that you were useless and couldn't get it up, or whatever, or fuck none of them, but everyone thinks you were a stallion, that you were like a beast in the set? Dude, I don't give a shit what they think I am. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm going for the first one.
Yeah, the first one, definitely the first one.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah. All right. This is I always end it with this question: the would you rather. Would you rather live in Jurassic Park or The Walking Dead?
So am I like what's living? Am I staying there for like how long?
You gotta escape, man.
Okay.
Okay.
I go Jurassic Park then.
Yeah, that's my choice too. Because once I get off the island, my life is normal.
Yeah, exactly. Like The Walking Dead, it's just like everyone still smells like shit, and you have to live in Georgia.
Yeah, and you never get away. And who says like Alaska's not different? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Georgia would be worse.
Yeah, because there's so many more people. Yeah.
Yeah, LA, anywhere in the fucking city. Damn, bro.
Yeah, it'd be a fucking mess, bro.
Jurassic.
All right.
Oh.
Jurassic Park is the word. All right. Well, we did it, everybody. We came to the end. I'm your host, Dan Farley. I want to thank my two guests tonight. Eric, Knittel, and Tito. How are you? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, where could they find you guys online?
At ERK Skittles on everything basically.
At Titty Sprinkles on Instagram.
I just wanted to make sure you said it so that they didn't think I was just making it up. Titty Sprinkles. And I'm Dan Farley. I'll be back here tomorrow with who am I? Ryan Barry, and at 8 p.m. with Ryan Barry and Tiz Iree. Come back tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming out. And
great.
Yeah, and remember, everybody, wash your hands because coronavirus won't kill itself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. All right, everybody. Peace out. See you later. Clean it up.